If you're a die-hard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. The Cleveland Browns are heading into the 2025 NFL season with sky-high expectations and the weight of tough decisions looming just over the horizon. And while everyone's eyes are glued to the quarterback situation because, let's be real, Deshaun Watson's journey has been full of more questions than answers, there's another storyline that could quietly shape the entire future of this franchise. I'm talking about the trenches, the big guys up front, the heartbeat of every offense, the offensive line, more specifically. One towering figure who might just hold the keys to the Browns' fate this season, Dawg Jones, named by PFF's Dalton Wasserman as Cleveland's make-or-break player of the year. Jones isn't just fighting for a starting role, he's auditioning to become the face of the Browns' offensive future. With the first-round picks in 2026, the front office needs clarity, and Jones' performance could tip the scale on their draft day strategy now. Let's talk about why Jones is the center of attention. Wasserman pointed out something that should raise some eyebrows. 4 of the Browns' 5 starting offensive linemen will be over 30 when the 2025 season kicks off. That's not just experience, that's aging. You don't have to be a coach to understand what that means. Durability questions, reduced athleticism, and declining performance in the trenches. Youth and speed are just as important as size and technique. That's where Dawg Jones steps in. At just 25, he represents the one young foundational piece on that line. If he can stay healthy and live up to the potential that scouts have raved about since his college days at Ohio State, the Browns may have found their long-term answer at left tackle, a position that's arguably second in importance only to quarterback. Let's not forget, protecting the quarterback's blind side is no joke. That job is critical, especially with Watson still trying to regain form and rhythm. The Browns can't afford to send out a shaky offensive line in 2025, especially not with the AFC North looking like a battlefield. Think about it, you're facing T.J. Watt, Trey Hendrickson, and a beefed-up Ravens pass rush 6 times a year. You better have a guy who can stand his ground. Jones has the size, the reach, and the raw power to be that guy. He's built like a tank at 6 feet 8, over 360 pounds, and moves way better than someone his size should. But all of that doesn't matter if he can't stay on the field. That's the scary part. Injuries have been the biggest obstacle for Dawg Jones so far. We're talking about the straight seasons cut short by season-ending issues. That's not a fluke anymore, it's a pattern, and the NFL isn't known for being patient. Teams love potential, but they love production even more. This is a league where next man up isn't just a slogan, it's a lifestyle. If Jones misses significant time again, the Browns may be forced to look elsewhere in 2026. That could mean spending one of their coveted first-round picks on another offensive lineman instead of filling other pressing needs. That's how much hinges on Jones' ability to stay healthy and deliver this year. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. In fact, there's reason to believe that Jones is turning the corner. Reports from the offseason and early OTA letters have been glowing. Coaches say he's locked in better shape than ever, and more vocal in the locker room. That's huge. Development isn't just about physical tools, it's about leadership, confidence, and understanding the playbook at a higher level. For Jones, who was mostly a depth piece last year and saw limited action, this feels like a breakout campaign waiting to happen. The Browns are giving him every chance to seize the starting role, and from what we're hearing, he's not letting that opportunity go to waste. Cornelius Lucas, a seasoned vet, is waiting in the wings just in case things go south, but that's not what the Browns want. Lucas is solid, don't get me wrong, but he's not the long-term solution. He's a stopgap, a reliable backup. If Jones struggles or, worse, gets hurt again, Lucas will step in, but that doesn't solve the bigger issue. Cleveland needs a young, dominant presence on that line to pair with their future quarterback, whoever that ends up being. Jones was drafted to be that guy, and this season is his moment to prove it. No more next year talk. It's now or never for Dawg Jones. Let's zoom out and talk about the ripple effects here. If Jones holds up and performs like a top-tier tackle, that changes everything for Cleveland's front office heading into 2026. Suddenly, you don't have to burn a pick on an offensive lineman. You can go after a wide receiver, cornerback, edge rusher, whatever position gives you a game-changing talent. It opens up options, adds flexibility, and gives Andrew Berry the power to think big picture. That's why calling Jones a make-or-break player isn't an exaggeration, it's a fact. His success or failure will have long-term consequences for this franchise's direction. especially in a league where windows of opportunity are razor thin. It's also worth noting how his presence could affect Deshaun Watson's rebound year. Watson didn't look like himself last season, and while a lot of that falls on him, the offensive line deserves part of the blame too. Constant pressure, blown assignments, and poor protection didn't exactly give him a clean pocket to work with. That's where someone like Jones becomes even more valuable. If he can consistently neutralize edge rushers and give Watson time to breathe, the whole offense levels up. Receivers have more time to get open, the run game gets more space, and the playbook expands. It's a domino effect, and it all starts with Dawg Jones doing his job. Cleveland fans have every right to be cautiously optimistic. The pieces are there: a strong defense, solid skill players, and a coaching staff that knows how to compete, but the offensive line is the X factor. If Dawg Jones finally puts it all together, we could be looking at a massive leap forward for this team. He has the potential to become a cornerstone, not just for this season, but for the next decade. But he's got to earn it. No more excuses, no more waiting. This is the year. The spotlight is on. The pressure is mounting, and all eyes are watching to see if Dawg Jones is ready to rise or if the Browns will be back to square one in 20-6. So, Browns fans, buckle up. This season is going to be a ride, and Dawg Jones is one of the guys driving the bus. Will he be the anchor that solidifies the line for years to come, or just another? What could have been? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this is the definition of a make or break year. The Browns are betting big on their young tackle, and if he hits, they might finally have the offensive stability they've been chasing for decades. And if he misses, well, let's just say that 2026 NFL draft board might start looking a lot more offensive line heavy then. Anyone in Cleveland wants to admit enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns this season. In a surprising turn of events, rumors are swirling that the Cleveland Browns are considering trading veteran quarterback Joe FLACCO after re-signing him to a one-year, $1 deal earlier this year. The Browns now find themselves in a complex quarterback situation, with Deshaun Watson's uncertain recovery from a ruptured Achilles tendon and the addition of rookies Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel. The team is reportedly exploring all options, including the possibility of trading FLACCO to streamline their quarterback room. The Browns' quarterback depth chart has become increasingly crowded. Kenny Pickett, acquired in a trade with the Eagles, joins FLACCO, Sanders, and Gabriel. Analysts suggest that the team may prioritize developing their younger quarterbacks, potentially making FLACCO expendable. However, FLACCO's experience and leadership could be invaluable, leading to speculation that the Browns might opt to trade one of the rookies instead. Trade rumors have intensified following reports that the Miami Dolphins are interested in acquiring rookie quarterback Dillon Gabriel. The Dolphins had planned to select Gabriel before the Browns did, and with concerns over Tua Tagovailoa's injury history, they may look to trade for Gabriel as a potential future starter. This development has fueled speculation that the Browns could trade Gabriel to the Dolphins, allowing them to retain FLACCO as a veteran presence. Despite the trade rumors, FLACCO has remained focused on the upcoming season. He has been working closely with the rookie quarterbacks, providing mentorship and guidance. Head coach Kevin Stefanski has praised FLACCO's leadership and his ability to connect with the younger players. FLACCO's experience and calm demeanor under pressure make him a valuable asset, regardless of the team's final decision regarding his future. The Browns' front office is reportedly weighing the pros and cons of trading FLACCO. On one hand, trading him could free up cap space and allow the team to invest in other areas. On the other hand, keeping him provides stability and depth at the quarterback position. The decision will likely depend on the development of the rookie quarterbacks and the team's assessment of their readiness to start as the preseason approaches. The Browns' quarterback situation remains fluid. The team is expected to make a final decision on FLACCO's status following training camp in late July. Until then, speculation will continue to swirl about potential trades and roster moves. Fans are eagerly awaiting clarity on who will lead the offense in the upcoming season. In the meantime, FLACCO is embracing his role as a mentor. He has been working closely with both Sanders and Gabriel, sharing insights from his extensive NFL experience. FLACCO's leadership has been instrumental in helping the rookies adjust to the professional level, and his presence in the locker room is seen as a stabilizing force. The Browns' decision regarding FLACCO will have significant implications for the team's future. Trading him could signal a shift towards a younger, more dynamic quarterback course, while keeping him could provide the team with a seasoned leader capable of guiding them through the challenges of the upcoming season. Only time will tell which direction the Browns will choose. For now, the speculation continues. Fans and analysts alike are closely monitoring the situation, eager to see how the Browns will navigate their quarterback dilemma. As the preseason draws nearer, the answers to these questions will become clearer, shaping the trajectory of the team's 2025 season. In conclusion, while the idea of trading Joe Flacco may seem surprising given his previous success with the team, the Browns' current quarterback situation is complex, with multiple young quarterbacks vying for a spot in Flacco's veteran presence. The team faces a challenging decision as the preseason unfolds. All eyes will be on Cleveland to see how they address this pivotal issue. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you liked the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!